Oh, Kitty's here. Hi, Bubby. Okay, move along. Or don't. Alrighty. Well, the lovely visit from Nathaniel. But hello everybody, and welcome back to another Fig review. I'm gonna bring that back. it lingers in my head every time. Thank you guys for tuning back in for another video. I hope you're excited for this, like I am, I guess. But I got a new figure, and as per usual, just kind of jump right into it. But wow. What's new? It's my longest running line of figures on my channel. It's another My Little Pony Kotobukiya figure. As I've mentioned before, they have the sparkly edition ones, and there's a lot of things I think are kind of like nice and unique about these. So I'm excited to share them. We'll do compare and contrast to the original, since I have the, I guess, original Twilight as well. But yeah, so there's the outside of the box, just a quick look around there. I get the original box. Give me 1 second here. Okay, wow, I just played a very dangerous game getting the figure box from the figure box pile. This Twilight was one of the first initial releases for her original one, and so her box was literally at the bottom of the most dangerous stack of boxes that I have. But so we have the two boxes, so it's a little bit hard to kind of show them both here, but the front kind of next to each other. So obviously the most notable difference is like all the holographic sparkle effect they put on it. The box itself is actually purple versus white. If you notice on the actual art, if you haven't already looked at these, the big thing that they changed for like the concept art is the actual skin tones. So we got, more normal skin tone versus literally purple. Most of the stuff still says the same things. Small things like text being moved around. Like I said, it's very teeny tiny things where like they move like the artist name over. Let's see, we'll put that back. Okay, so figure pile up already is just kind of a mess here. But her box was here. Oh no. And I put something up underneath to prop it up. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put it back on video. Ah! I am playing a very dangerous game. Hold on. Okay, wow. And there it is now, back in its humble abode. This is not okay. I'll have to go through and fix this, but whatever. But we're gonna cut her free. Guess who was smart this time and put their knife by their desk? This girl. Ooh. There we go. They still, of course, do the frills. Standard stuff. Something I think I mentioned in my last video, but just to mention again if this is your first time seeing these. While these are nice with like the holographic making it look all shiny, the plastic coating that they use for it probably will end up leading to creasing in the boxing faster over time if you do decide to like open it. We've got packaging in the front, packaging in the back, and the inside of the box. Now the inside of the box of these is unique comparatively to the actual original set. The originals just have like a flat gradient. These again are continuing with the holographic whatnot. Interestingly, of course they're gonna change the colors. Hers is purples. Pinkie Pie had a pink holographic packaging inside. Okay, so as per usual, we got the little baggie count. We got the one big bag at the top. She has one bag for her hair and the one for the pony. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna move the camera down a little bit since she has been freed from her cage. Camera's moved. Bringing her in. So, wow. So we got a quick little roundabout here for us. Here we are. Now, I of course have the original. Dun dun. So we have the two of them there. Now, obviously, like I said, they're gonna look pretty much the same. The big key noticeable differences being skin color and the transparent hair. So, let's see if we bring them in a little bit closer here so you can look at the finite details. So, with the two of them next to each other, again, like I said, biggest obvious difference is the hair and the skin. Now, one thing I will say for the skin, especially looking at like the concept art and how they had it with like the pinky, I kind of wish that they made her skin tone a little bit, maybe just like a tad bit darker, mostly just so it could match the same color as the pony. Because I feel like for the like I said, when I pulled Pinky out, they were like literally the exact same hue. Now I do think that it's at least pretty close, but again, it just maybe a little tone darker there. The hair itself, I think, is pretty interesting. Again, I think when I first knew that they were gonna be these gel like hair, I did get worried that the coloring would end up kind of getting detracted, because a lot of times when you have this clear plastic or like this gel plastic, it typically doesn't work great, or you can see through it a lot. And like you can kind of tell, like looking at the front of her hair, it might be a little bit hard to pick up on camera, but there are places where I can see where like the skin maybe connects with the hair, but it's not, again, obvious. It's pretty well hidden. And I actually really like what they did for the pink in her hair, actually. I feel like it's very well, like they don't look too distinct, or like they don't look like you can't see the obvious seam between these being two different colors and two different plastics here. They blended really well, even all the way down to the end here. It's like a nice gradient and like melding between the two. So I think that's really nice. Because even if you look kind of again at the original one, you can see where like they did do a lighter purple for this part here. Very subtle, but it's there. When we get a little bit closer to the face, just so we can kind of focus on her really quick, I think that, the face details are just obviously really cute. These figures all have just really good, like sculpts. Noticeably, I don't think, when they did Pinky, they actually did change the paint that they used for the face. They did use the same face, so they again look pretty similar. Pinky, I feel like with the face that they did on her second release there, it looked a lot better. I feel like it didn't look quite so flat. The dress itself and everything is the same. Even all the shading and coloring that they used. Again, they did get a little bit better with the painting. With some of the stuff I feel like is a little bit more vibrant, but I don't know if too that's just because I've had this figure for a little bit longer now. Moving them back up, we get down to the little knees, where I feel like you can more prominently see there's the actual shading. The shoes and everything look the same. Well, actually, no, the shoes are a little bit different. So if you look, she has that little emblem, like her cutie mark on both of her shoes, but it's smaller on the new one. It's a very small difference. I don't know why they would change that. Especially with how almost unnoticeable it is. But since we're already here, obviously the base is clear on the new one. They keep all the same color schemes. I think the only bad thing about having the base, which you can probably see a little bit, that you can see the like text underneath, which I don't obviously mind that that's there, but it is way more obvious on the clear one because you can't see it at all on this. You actually have to flip it upside down to see. And then down at the last bit, actually let me bring them up a little bit here. We have the actual pony itself. I think it's pretty similar to how the Pinky was, where basically everything is the exact same. Noticeable differences being the hair. However, I do think they actually are maybe gonna keep doing this, where the new pony is a little bit better shaded. I don't want it to be too influenced by my lights here, so I'm gonna just try and focus it down to just one, so it's gonna probably be a little bit darker. But you can kind of tell with just my one main light on them that a lot of her shading stands out more than hers, or like the originals. Though it's a little bit darker on this wing than on this wing. Again, it is very subtle, so I do apologize if it's hard to see. I do like the way that the sculpt stands out on her tail though. Again, I think they did a really good job with the gel hair. I don't like saying gel because it's not gel, it's plastic, but it's gel-like. Again, I think this happened with the Pinky, but you can kind of see where like the gel does kind of work against it, just because you can see the connection line to the back of the head. But it's not too bad because her hair is darker. I think the only other thing I think that I'm noticing, it looks like this pink magic effect is just a hotter pink. I think that's the big noticeable differences between the two of them here. Oh, I almost forgot. How dare I? Okay, it's hard to do because these are really awkwardly angled, but booty comparison, they're the same. So that's all there is for that there, guys. Anyways, I mean, again, I'm really happy. This series is a really good series of figures. I think I've mentioned this before, but even if you don't like My Little Pony, which is understandable, that's okay. These are just cute figures. Like, just in general, they're so unique to a lot of the other figures that you'll see, and they're just so bright and colorful. Like, it's an actual rainbow on that part of my shelf, and I really do enjoy that. The one thing for this figure that I do kind of wish that they had done, just because again that's what they did with Pinky, is I wish that her skin tone did match more with the actual pony, like if it was an exact color. I do think the way that they sculpt and paint or do the colors for the actual pony is different than the girl, because this is actually like the plastics color versus the pony. I'm pretty sure they actually paint over most of this color. I don't know what else to say. That was really kind of honestly the biggest thing. I did really hope that they would kind of like get that same purple, but it's small. Overall, I think I'm going in circles. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but look forward to the rest of the series. I am going to continue to, of course, collect these. Whenever Fluttershy comes out, I'm going to be looking for her, but she hasn't come out yet. But if you want to see more pictures of these, I am going to have more up-close shots and details of the new one. That's going to be at my Instagram. That's at Desunasis. If you're interested in the Pinkie Pie one, I did do a video for that one not too long ago. I could do similar compare and contrast for the figures as well. And also too, if you're newer to my channel, I do a lot of art and things as well. I have a lot of different art stuff on my channel, so check that out as well. But for more of those pictures and such, that'll be at Esnon. That is my art, Instagram, and cosplay. And I guess too, since my cat showed up in the video, he wanted to start it off. I have an Instagram that's at KITTIES. It's literally just pictures and videos of my cats. It's not that exciting, but you know, if you like them, just kitties. But anyways, I appreciate you guys coming in. I know these comparison videos end up being longer because we are looking at the two of them, so appreciate you sticking around to the end. And I guess that's it. I will see you guys next time, and bye.